You see their projects, you hear their cheers. But have you heard their story?
eCell, the entrepreneurship cell of RVCE.
This is one of the oldest clubs in RVCE, 2007.
It is a platform which nurtures ideas, innovation.
Our main ideal is to provide a platform where they can work in a cohesive manner.
Oh,
And then now it's becoming a massive trend again
Yeah,
with
that's
Shark
right.
Tank and everything coming across.
AI
Is actually an entrepreneur's best friend. The final winner of Hult Prize gets $1 million as a seed funding.
Hey folks, welcome to The Insight, where passion meets purpose, technology meets talent, and the campus comes alive. This is ClubConnect. Dream, pitch, build. That's what entrepreneurship is all about. And we have got the club that does just that, eCell RVC. Myself, Kavin Krishnan C., your host for this episode of Insight. For this episode of Insight, we have Vishnu and Mahi from eCell, that is Entrepreneurship Cell of RV College.
Hi guys. First of all, thank you so much for having us. This is quite a nice studio setup, not gonna lie. There's so
Yeah.
much PD and I really love the place.
Thanks a lot for coming. So for starters, could you describe what is eCell to someone who's never heard of it before?
Definitely. eCell, the entrepreneurship cell of RVC, it's basically an entrepreneurial and innovation hub at RVC. It is a platform which nurtures ideas, innovation, and having the spirit of startup among our youth culture.
Okay, that's a really good description.
Yeah.
What would you describe that it's your main goal or your vision
Yeah.
of this eCell?
Yeah, our vision is to have a self-sustained entrepreneurial ecosystem in RV College of Engineering because it's for the betterment of our youth and for the better future, as in for college and for the entire development wholesome.
Oh.
It's just that everybody who enters this college has a drive for entrepreneurship, but
Yeah.
they don't really know where to channel it. And our main goal is to provide a medium for them so that they can access whatever that they're thinking of, whether it is a tech startup, although they're in mechanical engineering, they want to come up with a tech startup, they want to connect with people who are like-minded and have a similar idea.
Okay.
Our main ideal is to provide a platform where they can work in a cohesive manner.
Okay.
And giving them the best which we can, giving them the exposure of different verticals, different departments. So that's where we aim at.
Okay. Thank you. That was a good description.
Yeah.
I would like to ask you a similar question that in such a prestigious college where placements is looked upon as a main outcome of this whole 4 years that we are in, what do you think eCell's role would play in a general student's life?
Yeah. Okay, so we have done this recently where we circulated forms across the campus where there are around 25 to 30 people, students, I would say. Either they have started with something or they have made a prototype or they are almost ready to pitch it to some companies, some investors. So we have a good amount of students which we have connected via eCell. And recently there was one competition which was a startup Mahakumbh. So we did had students from eCell who took part there.
Okay.
So that's how we are improving
Great.
and we are on it.
And how all of this ties into placement itself is if you can't pitch your ideas that you work on, fundamentally you believe in yourself, how will you pitch yourself to a company who has to pick you?
Really amazing. Okay, so eCell was nearly started at 2007, right?
Yeah,
One of the
2007.
oldest clubs in this college.
Yeah.
So what major differences that you or your seniors have noticed from 2007 till now?
So
Great
firstly,
question first off.
yeah.
Nice.
Firstly, it would be the exposure because with time, a lot of things have evolved and a lot of things have changed. The expectations from the society, the expectations as in general, the mindset of the people. So this is one of the major change which we are developing. So there would be a lot of constraints also coming along the way, but we have to overcoming all of them and having the best for our members and for entire college in general.
So mainly, as you said, this is one of the oldest clubs in RVCE, 2007, a long time ago. So entrepreneurship wasn't really a massive thing back in the day, but it had to be even previously. Before eCell was made, RVCE actually didn't have any placements at all. So they didn't have placements. Placements became a huge thing later on from like 1990s or like 2000s.
Okay.
From then, entrepreneurship became lesser in college.
Oh.
So we wanted to promote that, and that's how it started. Before that, there were no placements. Companies never used to come to RVCE. So most of the people who were in this college before 1990s, almost all of them became entrepreneurs. They started their own businesses.
Okay.
So, and for how we adapted throughout time is that entrepreneurship wasn't huge. Actually, it was in the beginning, then it wasn't huge, and then now it's becoming a massive trend again with Shark Tank and everything coming across. So it's just again a way to channel it for the students and developing through tech. So we never had a design and tech vertical. Now we do. Like we had only a design vertical which used to help us with production design for everything, like the set here, how you guys have made it. So all the things like that. But now we've added tech into it. So we have our own websites, we have social media and a lot of other handles. We're on LinkedIn.
Okay. Well, yeah, as you told about the growth of entrepreneurship and then there was a boom and then I would like to pitch in on the same thing that everyone nowadays, they compare how this affects by AI. That for the placement, how placements is being affected by AI. What do you think, how AI affects entrepreneurship?
Yeah, so when it comes to AI affecting entrepreneurship, it does hinders some or the other place, but I would say stay strong with the fact that AI could never do the ideation which an entrepreneur could do that. The risk-taking factors, those idealistic factors which we call them to be an entrepreneur. We don't see AI even touching that area. So that is the place where we would stand apart from AI.
AI is actually an entrepreneur's best friend.
Yeah.
I would say so. Because all the things that an entrepreneur had to do with difficulty about ideating a social media post or coming up with hundreds of ideas which were painstakingly done, sitting for long durations, now it can be done in an instant. So this helps us a lot. So a thing that required a lot of people, one AI tool can do it. So it does really help entrepreneurs a lot, but it is also killing a lot of entrepreneurs because a lot of people believe that a company can be built with just an AI, but not really possible because you can prompt it as much as you want, but you will have to do it at some point.
Okay. As you mentioned itself, the complete fact about entrepreneurship is to give jobs, right? What if that giving jobs is just taken over by AI? So as you told, it's a really good point.
Right.
Okay. So, okay, fine. Let's come to this. Say I have an idea, but I'm afraid to tell it to my friends or anybody for that matter because they'll steal it, they'll make it their own idea.
Okay.
How does eCell combat this? Like completely, idea being stolen. How does eCell combat this and actually give credit to the actual person?
So first off, any idea that you have is first given in confidence to our seniors first. So whoever is there is obviously a hierarchy here to maintain structure in the club so that we have someone to approach. Now you have the core team to approach. When there are senior associates, they approach the core team members. There are junior associates who would approach the senior associates, so on and so forth. So this provides a structure so that people can approach whoever they want and speak in confidence. So we believe that we believe in the honor code mainly. So anytime that anybody comes up with an idea, we first discuss it in private. Now, as you said, if you were afraid with an idea, you'd first ideate it with me and then we'd see how it goes. We'd find the gaps that you've found in the markets, that are they truly gaps that exist, or is it something that only you've experienced, or is it you and a bunch of people who have experienced these same problems? Is it really a problem statement that we can work on? And then step by step work into it. Once we ideate, obviously we are in no stage to provide grants. We would love to get there someday, but we would provide them a roadmap on which they can work on.
Yeah, where their ideas are always safe with us.
Yes.
If they need any improvement or they want us to be involved in any of the major way, so we would love to do that in all the possible way, give them the best and giving them the best exposure. So all these, that's how we would keep it.
Really amazing. That's great. Coming to that same idea part, I would like to ask, are there any success stories or any role models that graduated from this very college, from eCell?
Ooh, can I take this one?
Okay.
Cool.
Okay. So recently eCell had the pleasure of conducting Berlin startups.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Where we invited delegates from Berlin to pitch their startup ideas here. So over there, our chief guest was Mr. Ganesh Shankar, who is a serial entrepreneur. I can't remember all of his companies, but he had like 3 companies, out of which one was acquired and 2 companies are still going on. They're very sustainability prone companies. One I think is called the Sus Mafia, very nice name.
Cool.
And Air Probe was the other one, which was acquired by another company. But such an amazing guy. He was here in this college. It was such a pleasure. The venue was filled with people. Students were there. They had a pleasure listening to him. The ideations that he had come up with about how his first startup in this college was actually when he was in college. He created his own chemistry lab. He bought his apparatuses that they conduct in our first year here. All of these chemistry, experiments that we perform here. He bought all of the apparatus and he started tutoring students who were finding it difficult to work in college here. So that was his first startup, and he recovered his money in 6 months for all the apparatuses, which is amazing. It started off there, and then it went on to building 3 companies.
Damn. I mean, talk about finding problems within the environment. That's
and apart from this, we do organize one event which is called the Hult Prize.
Yes.
So it is a globally acquired event which takes place everywhere. So again, we have been really successful that we do organize it annually, where we are, we are contacting and it's a very interactive sessions whenever we do conduct Hult Prize. And one of my senior, he got selected where he got the chance to present himself globally, like in Dubai. That is the main center which was there during that tenure. So that's how we have been working to give. Yeah, that's
damn cool.
More about Hult Prize is that the way it works is Hult organization is a company that promotes sustainable problem statements. So you pick up something from the SDGs that we know, and then you come up with something that helps that problem statement in a way that is possible for students, plausible and possible. Again. So they make this problem statement, and we find judges who are obviously talented. They select the people
best ones.
Best ideas.
Yeah, best ideas.
In college.
Keeping in mind that they are sustainable, they are implementable, acceptable by the society. So with all these aspects, we move ahead with the Hult Prize.
Right. So we have 4 teams that we select here, and then we send them to the national round in India.
Wow.
Once they finish the national round, it goes to an online interview process.
Happens where? National round?
National round, I think last time it happened in Delhi.
Yeah. We are not sure.
Yeah. But I'm sure the time our senior went, it was the international round was in Dubai. That I'm sure about.
Yeah.
So he won the national round, and then I don't know if the online round was a part of it back then, but then he went to the international round.
He was a participant there as well.
So the final winner of Hult Prize gets $1 million as a seed funding for their startup idea.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is what we're trying to promote here in this college.
So cool, way too cool. Especially when you bought that point about it being implementable.
Yeah.
Say I have an idea to make Iron Man suit or whatever.
Yeah.
It has to be implementable. It has to be implementable. So really cool.
Maybe you could.
Sure. Just excuse me. I have a call. Yeah. Okay. So it was about the call. The whole college wants to know what ESL is doing for 8th Mile. The call is about that. Sure.
Okay.
So any insight on what the ESL is doing for 8th Mile?
Okay. So obviously we have to keep a few things
confidential.
But
sure,
we'll tell you how much ever we can.
Yeah, anything.
ESL is trying to handle most of the brunt work that we can in helping out all the other clubs as a collaborative effort, raising money for all of the events that have to happen. We want to manage this event together with every other club so that there is a platform. Our main goal is to ensure that this event happens first off and ensuring that everybody has fun.
Yeah.
And this happens only if all clubs collaborate together.
Completely.
Yeah, so
which is what this is also, us collaborating.
Great.
Yeah, raising funds, holding workshops where we are teaching the other club members that how do the sponsorship work, the corporate partnership offices, all those work in such a manner that by the end of the day, by the end of this timeline, we do have a good amount to raise and make the event successful.
Definitely. Agree on that point. Teamwork is dreamwork.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. So we've also heard about your podcast, that is The Edge.
Yeah.
So any insight on that?
So up and coming, we're finding a lot of new entrepreneurs,
Young
who
entrepreneurs.
young entrepreneurs as well, and
Okay.
people who have established themselves in their industries. We're trying to get big figures into our podcast, but it is really difficult.
Yeah,
I do
understood.
think you understand how it
Sure.
works, but the work never stops, the grind never stops. We keep
Yeah.
trying. That's it.
How do you
Stay
guys-
tuned for our podcast, by the way.
Yes.
Surely. How do you guys manage with this much energy? How do you just keep on the creativity through there? I mean, it's such a difficult task.
I
right?
mean, we have our entire core team with us. We all of us are so cooperative, so supportive that if there's anything which we are planning of, we are thinking of, we'll immediately brainstorm into the ideas.
Okay.
We'll make sure that we are involving our juniors as well. We have a very good quality of community with us. So they makes us, I mean,
Okay.
it keeps us motivating any day.
ESL is a big club, and whenever someone feels down, there's someone else to pick up the slack or
Yeah.
push us up and
Yeah.
have us like going.
So yeah,
Great.
we all do it together. So it's really wholesome to be a part of ESL.
Great to know. It's just like another family within RVCE.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, you guys mentioned a lot of events like the Berlin Startup or the Hult Exuberance.
Yeah.
I mean, could you tell what is your flagship event? Is there, if it has to be one event that has to be your flagship of all time?
Okay, so we have 3 flagship events
Okay.
because ESAL is really
ESAL.
great. I mean, it's ESAL again. It has to be.
Okay.
One is business marathon. The other is mock IPL auction, and the other is RVCE stock market competition.
Ooh.
So these are the 3 flagship events.
What's the vibe of the entire team during the event to make it a grand success? Like,
Oh.
is it always
Everybody.
pressureful or?
Yeah, this is high pressure.
But along
it
with
is
the
good
pressure,
though. It's good
it's like a very, we have a very positive environment with us.
Really?
The pressure is real, but it's worth the wait.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's everything
Okay.
is worth it during the event, after the event, the pre-events which takes place. So all these things they do
Sure.
happen. It's very wholesome to conduct
Okay.
an event.
We are human after all, so we do consider people who are like crumbling under pressure. We are there for them. We try to
Yeah.
manage. Sometimes even if we aren't able to handle the pressure, we do delegate things. The main thing is that we distribute our workload and ensure that everybody's helping out in any way possible.
Yeah.
That's sweet. Damn sweet. Have to say. One small question though.
Yeah.
You guys
Go ahead.
mentioned about the stock market.
Yeah.
Do you guys have any personal tips on how to invest correctly?
We are not giving financial advice here,
We are
but
not
no
giving-
please read up on the news. Invest at your own risk.
Uh,
Go through SEBI guidelines.
Does ESL have any accounts in there?
No, we don't really invest with our sell money because
Yeah.
ESL's money
Yeah,
because
yeah.
this
Yeah.
is for the club and it is for the club only.
only.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay. As you guys mentioned that it's really difficult to bring in people with high personality into your podcast.
Mhm.
I'd like to ask, it's the same high personality, but
Hmm.
how do you guys connect with mentors or investors for that matter?
Oh,
That's-
this is always a struggle because you
Yeah.
always go through the tedious process of cold calling and then the initial phase of it is always cold calling, reaching out, hoping they pick up, hoping they help us any way or form. And then once you've made enough cold calls, formed enough connections, then you go for warm introductions through these cold calls.
Yeah.
So any referral that has actually helped out, being like, sir, could you
Hmm.
actually help us out with this? They'd be like, oh, maybe I know someone who can help you out with this.
Oh,
Yeah,
They give you a
this
contact.
and our alumni connection also
Yeah.
helps a lot with this
Hmm.
because our alumni they are well distributed and well settled in different
Okay.
fields, so it helps us a lot.
Okay, really, that's nice. Connections of connections.
Yes,
Yeah.
both-
Pretty sweet. You guys also told that you're all human. You guys crumble under pressure at times. How do you handle setbacks and failures?
When it comes to setbacks or failures, you don't have to demotivate yourself or lose yourself,
Yes.
become weak at certain points because it's okay to take a break. It's okay to take your own time. You realize a lot of things and then you come up strong. That's how
Okay.
you do it.
Okay.
So in such scenarios, talking to people, having, again, chit-chatting, doing icebreakers or, doing something out of the box, that's how it helps us to regain our strength and then we do come up strong.
Really have to appreciate that, and I think that definitely collaborates to the success of ESL so far.
Thank you so much.
Definitely. So we'll go on to the next session, that is rapid fire.
Okay.
Oh.
So
Okay.
yeah, you guys, I'll ask questions. Try to answer it as fast as possible.
Okay.
So first, Profit or impact?
Impact.
Impact.
Great. One startup you wish you founded?
Cred.
Laika.
Damn. Elon Musk or Steve Jobs?
Steve Jobs.
Steve Jobs.
Okay. You guys believe in bootstrapped or funded?
Funded.
Oh, yeah, funded.
Great. Early bird entrepreneur or night owl entrepreneur?
Early bird.
You can be honest. You can be honest. Both. Oh,
You
damn.
gotta be awake whenever you work whenever you can. That's it.
What's your opinion? You fail fast or plan perfect?
Plan perfectly.
You fail fast.
Okay.
Different opinions.
Oh.
Coffee or chai during brainstorming sessions?
Chai. Bro.
I will go for matcha.
That's weird. Okay. If your club would have to be pitched as a startup, what would be your elevator pitch?
Okay. Innovation.
Brainstorming.
Great seniors, collaborative environment, and a lot of fun
Yeah.
with entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
Really sweet introduction. I would invest for sure if I had the money. Okay. If you could collab with one brand, which would it be?
We've done collaborations with a lot of brands like Google,
Oh, cool.
Coca-Cola
That's pretty cool.
for sponsorship works. So we do have done with them, and it's again
Yeah,
really
which would it
good.
be? Anyone, just one.
That's tough.
So many.
No, it's tough, man. These are good questions.
Yeah.
If I could ask you, who would you like to partner with?
Oh, from our club, it would definitely be Microsoft or anything. But it would depend upon the job, honestly.
Yeah.
If there's any specific event, depending on event.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, anything.
I think for us, the best would be some kind of VC that promotes startup culture.
Okay.
Yeah.
I really like Zerodha about how they're promoting startup culture with Brain Matter, all of those initiatives. So maybe we have collaborated with Zerodha, but I would like a deeper connection with them.
Any government of India collaborations that you would like?
Oh, that would be amazing.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
We do have RVCE's MSME incubation cell, which
Yeah.
will now soon be active again.
Yes.
Great.
So that is actually a collaboration with government itself.
Amazing. Thank you all for answering the questions really patiently and making it sound like a conversation. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, it was
You've been
nice
a
to be
great
here.
host.
Yeah.
Thank
Very
you
good
so
question.
much. Thank you.
Nice.
Thanks
It
a
was
lot.
nice.
guys.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so for this episode of Insight, we have Vishnu and Pranjal from Mahila.
Just say your names. A second.
Vishnu P.
How do you handle setbacks and failures? Like how?
Good question.
Yeah.
Good question.
So, oh wait.
Grow-
It's not. Cut this, yeah.